And we're back to another episode
of between
Bime.
me and you. I thought you were gonna finish like the sentence for me.
I was hoping you would finish my sentence,
Well,
but it's fine.
It's fine.
This is our last episode ever, so just canceling it right.
This is the end, guys.
This is the end. We want to thank everybody for supporting us, all 23 subscribers. Thank you very much. But me and Jordan just creatively are not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah.
And that's it. Thanks, guys. We just got done talking about how much people are like actually liking the show.
Oh, I know. Huh? And they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. So welcome back, everybody.
We're black.
Yeah, I know you can't really tell, but we have a new set.
Oh yeah. We got a new little setup.
Yeah.
We finally cleaned out a room and made a studio.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like still in the making.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
fully
for sure,
done.
for
So
sure.
So
But
yeah. So this is it for now.
Yeah, now we can have guests
Yep.
because we have a bigger space.
Mhm.
You're gonna see posters and pictures and things behind.
Yep.
Might even get a TV.
Oh yeah.
Behind us.
Yep.
The possibilities are endless.
In this
Everything.
room, after we cleared out this room, I was like, we could do so much in
Yeah,
this room.
yeah.
So much. But
And
yeah.
there's like a back wall that we can do a green screen, so more videos.
Yeah, now we have room so we can have like a little table back there. So
yeah.
if you guys want, start sending your resumes so we can get
Yes.
a producer in here.
Dude, that'd be awesome to
It would
have
be.
someone help us.
It would be.
Because this one it's a lot. We have the camera, the computer, the audio going, the camera, and
Honestly, we just need someone that like believes what we believe, like that this
Yeah.
will be a thing. And then that way they're just like, you know what? Like, I know you guys want to pay me right now, but
yeah, one day you'll bring it with us.
And then as the days goes, they're just gonna do more and more work. It's like, I'm not even getting paid for this. Like, shut up, give me a drink.
Set up the fucking camera. Oh, so so my girl told me after watching our episodes that we cuss a lot.
I got the same thing
And
too.
even in person, we don't even cuss as much.
We really don't. I don't know why we curse so much.
know.
It's like once these come on, like it just turns bad.
Fuck. Yeah, dude, it's crazy because it's true. I don't cuss as much as I do on camera, and I think next episode we should take a shot every time we cuss.
I'd be down to do that. That's fun.
That'd be fun.
But I'd be cursing just to take a shot though, because I'm such an alcoholic.
But no, I think we should try not to cuss. We'll still be drinking.
We'll get something like really nasty too.
Yeah, there you go. Something you don't want to take a shot of, but like we'll still be drinking. Well, today we're just drinking water because we're losing weight. Trying to.
No, actually, yeah, and I just need a break. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Literally, we cleaned out the whole room today.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got here early, we cleaned out the room, and we moved this big old mess to another room.
We should have set up a camera so we could do like what's it called, like
A
like
montage?
a time lapse or something.
Dude, that would have been perfect. Like up there, in the, you have your GoPro too, huh?
Not with me.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then never mind.
Perfect. That's good that you don't.
Yeah,
have
that's good that you didn't bring because now I feel bad. But yeah, so
There's so much we can do. Oh yeah, and then if you guys ever like, I feel like what's the word, like creatively, I'm not really good at like decorating. So if you guys have any ideas of something cool that I don't know, just because I like getting other people's opinions. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes people say stuff and I'm like, that's stupid. But sometimes people say stuff and I'm like, that's a good idea. Actually, we should try that.
like that's genius. Yeah,
I don't know why.
I get you.
Some people tell me something and I'm like, that's dumb. Why would you ever say that?
Yeah, and then like I have a whole bunch of like collectibles and toys, and like Marley's like, well, are you guys gonna be talking about those stuff? Like, no, not really.
Yeah, but yeah, just because it's behind us doesn't mean we have to talk about
Yeah,
it.
like no, I want to talk about Power Rangers all the time.
Yeah, I know. Do you have
this
any
cup?
I want to paint the back. I want to paint the wall. Can we paint the wall? It's your house.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm just kidding. We can get a backdrop.
A backdrop for
Is that
sure.
what they're called?
Yeah, backdrop. We can have different
Wallpaper?
colors. Wallpaper, the green screen for sure, because then we can just put whatever we want.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Just having a dog shit like in between us right here.
Well,
we're
so did you see that comment? Shout out, I think it was Robert Cepeda. He commented on the vlogcast. I don't know if you guys actually viewed it on video, but when we weren't talking or the camera got cut, we put scenes of car crashing. And someone actually commented about it. They're like, I was not expecting that, or that was so funny. Like, so if you saw the video, or if you haven't, now you know, and go check it out.
Yeah, it just goes from it's 1 minute we're sitting down talking in the car, and next thing you know, just cars are crashing.
And we did that on purpose because
I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, oh my god, they messed up.
And it kind of worked out because you edited it to where like as soon as the camera cut off, the first scene in like the YouTube video is like the front dash cam. So it looks like it went from us to facing outside, and then we get in a car accident.
And now we got the idea of like having a camera pointing outside and inside.
Now,
like,
now we want to have one just in case like we do get in a car accident, like it'll be part of the podcast.
No, but like I said in the video, now we have evidence.
But imagine how hard that'd be. Like not hard, but like you get in a car accident, and the cops come. It's like, what were you guys doing? What are all these cameras?
Cameras, mics, lights. Dude,
well, as soon as they hear us, they're gonna be. As soon as we say like, oh, we were doing a podcast, they're like, the fuck? Who does a podcast while they drive? Like that's why you got in a car accident.
Put your hands behind your head. Like, hey, all right, dude. Okay, so yeah, we actually have a lot of what is it news this week, right?
Yeah,
like
a lot of stuff going on. Current events.
Current events.
Come on, Andy.
I know. Like I said, we've been doing a lot today. But current events. I mean, I feel like this week was just full of it. I mean, with Scarlett Johansson actually suing Disney.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
Yeah, that was huge already because everybody's like, someone's actually suing Disney. And it's true. I saw a TikTok that said, you never hear about someone suing Disney because Disney's so good at hiding it. Because I guess people have died like at the parks and stuff, but you don't hear about it because they hide it.
A lot of people die at the parks, I've heard.
Yeah.
That's why it's like one of the happiest places on the earth, but like people die there.
Yeah, it's just like
I used to watch these YouTube videos, and it was like top 10 like weirdest things that's happened at Disneyland. Sometimes they're a little too dramatic because I saw one where like supposedly this Mickey Mouse was like they had hired this Mickey Mouse and it was like a serial killer or something, and they didn't know, and like he was like luring kids into like the back of the stages.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't know that one.
Exactly. I'm telling you, Disney hides a lot of stuff.
I'll still go though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not that Disney. Stupid. Yeah, and Mickey Mouse getting me.
It's just like Mickey Mouse, like, come here, Andy. Like, okay, like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, like, if I'd be the easiest kid to get abducted. Like anytime like someone tells me like, yo, I got this, and like, really, let me see it. Like I'm all about it. Like
you're gullible.
Easily. Yeah. That's the word. Yeah.
Well, and you always say that because me and Marley, like, we joke around all the time.
All the time.
So,
kind of annoying. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I hate it. No, and then like a lot of times he's just like, are you guys kidding around or not? Like, tell me right now.
Because you guys are so good at it. Like you guys will like go, and it's not like just the like back and forth thing. It's like it goes all day. It's like, yo, enough. Like, you know, like, is your dad really dead? Like, I don't know if I can make fun. Like, you know, always tell me, you know, my dad's dead, right? I'm like, oh. And then she makes fun of my dad that's not dead, and I'm like, well, how come you get to do it and I don't? It's not fair, but yeah, they played fucking pranks on us all the time.
All the time. It's fun, but nothing like too serious. It's always like lighthearted.
Yeah, nothing too bad, but
it's so funny.
It makes me gullible though. Now I don't know what to believe.
This show might not even be real. Okay.
Are you not even recording?
I haven't been recording.
Like, this mic ain't even plugged in, just like an empty thing.
That's cool. I can actually see that we're recording now.
Oh,
sorry, I'm not. I'm blind.
So and that's the funny thing is like you have the option for it to twist and mine doesn't.
Yeah. And
we would record without it. I'm like, but like I didn't say anything because that's just me. Like I didn't want to be like rude, but I was like, how come he just doesn't turn the thing?
Yeah.
Like how come?
It's like, oh.
I'm like maybe he can't afford it. I don't know.
Can't afford to turn the screen.
Dude, anytime like I get so like awkward or like embarrassed around people when they're like, oh, like I don't have any money. I'm like, ooh. So like, what, am I supposed to pay for it? Like, I just hate that. Like it's because like I don't have money either. If I don't want to say it, but now that you, now we're broke together, I guess.
Now we'll go eat at home. Dude, I know. Before we do current events and we talk about everything, but did you see that TikTok when it was like, it was these three guys. They're all sitting down at Applebee's, and one of them was like, he didn't have money, so he didn't eat. So his other homies got like these big ass plates of food, and like they're just eating and laughing about him and putting them like on social media. Oh. And he feels so bad, and he's just like,
that's fucking.
Like he's laughing, but he's like awkward laughing, like. He feels really bad. And like I was like, oh, bro, he was like $100. Like,
I just imagine.
I don't even have $100. Like, here you go.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Like,
I know sometimes like homeless people are like, hey, can you give me some money? I'm like, I need money myself.
Can I have some money?
Sometimes I want to reach in their cup and get some of their money.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. I know it feels bad, but.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is like when I pull up to like a stoplight and there's fucking, I hate it. Okay, I hate when there's like 4 cars, right? And then there's the stoplight, and like at that corner of that stoplight is like a homeless person wanting money, and it's like everyone's going, and the whole time I'm just like, fucking go, I better not get stopped by this guy, dude. And then there's always that car in front of you that doesn't really like, it looks up, it's like, oh shit, and it goes when the light's yellow, and I get stopped on the red light, and I'm like, motherfucker, and I hate all 4 of those cars because now I'm stuck, and I'm just like, and I'm like
And
driving,
you're just like this, like-
I'm like at a stoplight with like both hands on the steering wheel, just staring straight forward, with my sunglasses on, hoping the guy doesn't see me, and the whole time he's just like looking at me with a sign like come on, you see, I need money, dog, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude. I hate it though. And then I don't like giving them money because then I'm like, then I start thinking like, what if they're really good? Maybe what if they're people that have a car underneath the bridge?
Yeah.
Maybe they have a nice house and
I
maybe
hate
they're
that.
scamming me.
Yeah. And it's, my friend did this a long time ago. We were in high school. Felt so bad.
Doesn't make it any better, Andy.
It doesn't. But no, well, I didn't do it. I'm not going to name names, but we were going and there was a homeless guy. He was on the side of the road and he put my fucking window down. So he started lowering my window. I was like, no. And then I lifted it up and I was like, and we were at the stop sign. So I was like, oh, like it was so awkward because he thought I was going to give him money and he like moved a little, but then he saw the window going up and like, I was like, oh.
That's so.
And
He's
I,
like,
and I
no,
didn't have
okay.
money. So I was like in high school. So for sure I didn't have
Yeah,
money.
for sure.
Yeah, like I was like, oh no.
Damn.
Dude,
You know-
it's so funny.
It's funny because that reminds me of like those videos where like there's someone in the back seat and they pull up to a drive-through window and they like do a prank and the person driving doesn't drive off and they're just like, go, and the girls are just watching like. And I saw one where like they pull up and the guy gets his order of ice cream, like starts rubbing all over him, and then like the guy driving just stays there laughing and everyone in the car is laughing and he's like, all right, just go, dude, go, and then they're like, they don't move at all. And the girl and everyone in the drive-through is just watching him like this fucking idiot.
Yeah, dude, those are so funny.
It's like a prank turns on a prank.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. The prank on a prank.
I'm so thirsty.
I know, bro. I know. We should have just kept drinking water before starting this, but then we would have to pee like every 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Yeah. So, good thing we did our vocal exercises before this episode. So.
Do you believe that? Is it Dasani that supposedly there's like a chemical they put in their water to make you constantly thirsty?
You told me.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like every time I drink it now, I get more thirsty.
I never
But
liked.
you scared me, so
I never liked Dasani in the first place, so I don't really remember like if I drink it and I was like, oh, I'm still thirsty, because I feel like when I drink water, I just get more thirsty anyways. Like you just want more of that feeling.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, but you scared me ever since that day because we went on to Phoenix together, and you're like, oh, you're gonna get Dasani. Like they put a chemical in there. I was like, really? And then I still got it though, and I remember that day I was drinking, and I was like, damn, I am thirsty.
You know, there's another thing too. Is gonna get probably kind of boring, but I like it. There was this show on, I don't know if you ever saw it on Netflix with Zac Efron, where he goes around different like countries and like
I
he
never
learns
finished
stuff.
it.
Okay, so there's one I watched and I forgot where he went, but the whole thing was about like how they're drinking water. So they were saying that like any bottled water we drink is technically bad for us because we pulled all the minerals out of it. So like he went to a place where like the water is like fresh. It has all the minerals still. And they say it does taste a little different, but like it's better for you. Like
Really?
everything we need is in that water. But then like bottled waters, they pull all that shit out of it. So it's just water. So like when it says purified water, that's actually bad. Because it's purifying all the minerals that our bodies need.
Got it.
So yeah, but like I was like, what the fuck? And like, and they show the way the water's supposed to look, and it's not really clear.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's fucking crazy. Like imagine like going your whole life, and then it's like, oh, that like all
That's
that
bad
water is
water.
bad for you.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad for you. It's probably just like there's
Doesn't do
better.
anything.
Yeah, there's better water
Yeah.
for you.
Well, what was it talking? You said in Colorado, right? You got some from Natural Springs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In there's this place called Manitou Springs. It's like imagine like downtown but for hippies.
Okay.
There's like smoke shops. There's places where they make like fucking hacky sacks. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like I'm telling you, like everything you can think of like super hippie is there. And there's people there like with dreads playing guitar with no shoes on and no socks. Like it's weird. But yeah, there's little stations set up that are they somehow got the pipes from like the mountains. I could be wrong, but this is kind of what it is. It's like, and they drain the water and it comes to like these like water fountains, and it's like strictly water like that comes from the mountains. And it's like natural mineral water, or that water that kind of tastes like it has soda in it,
Like carbonated water?
Yeah. And at the time I wasn't big into like seltzers and stuff, so when I drank it I was like, this shit's disgusting. Like this is natural water. Like I'm glad that we don't drink this.
You know, we should have brought.
Spring water.
No, since we're drinking only water this time.
Oh fuck yeah,
Dude,
our sponsor,
our sponsor for the day,
our dream sponsor,
our dream sponsor, bro. You got me onto this because I had no idea what this was. Liquid Death.
See, okay, yes. So Liquid Death is canned water. But and I know everyone's like, oh, like
It's the same.
yeah, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because it's in a can. I don't know if it's
know
because
what
it's
it is.
like there's something about it when you drink it. Like
It tastes different.
I drink this water and I just want to have sips of it. I drink that and I want to, every time I open a can, I just want to chug the whole thing.
Right?
Because
Oh
like,
my God.
dude, it's like
Yes.
as you're drinking it, like you don't get that, it's just smoothly going down.
You're just
I'm telling you.
drinking,
And I know people are listening and they're like, dude, it's fucking water. But
it's the same thing.
and I used to
Nope.
think that too. I used to think about everything. Like I used to be like, just get like, they'd be like, what kind of water bottle you want? Like just whatever you have. Like it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
It's water.
Yeah.
But no, like maybe because I'm getting older, I'm getting more wiser. My taste buds are getting wiser. I taste the difference. Like right now, I fucking hate. I don't know why people drink it. I don't even know why it's still a thing. But dude, why am I having so many brain
The
farts?
vitamin water.
No, Arrowhead.
Arrowhead.
Arrowhead
Oh,
is
okay.
straight shit, dude. And my mom loves Arrowhead. I'm like, I'm sorry, mom, but it's disgusting. Arrowhead water literally tastes like if someone was just getting bottles and just filling up from the pond and just capping
Really?
them.
You
Dude,
think that?
drink Arrowhead water. Drink it cold, drink it warm, whatever you want. It tastes like just someone either pulled it out of a pond or like just filled it up from their sink. Swear to God. And that's the biggest one I've noticed. Like that shit is straight ass water.
I forgot which one.
Booty water.
I forgot which one Marley really likes, but she did her research through YouTube videos, of course, where
Yeah.
like, oh, this one's pH balance was like the best one. This one like still had this type of mineral, so you don't want this one. Like I forget which one she told me, but as far as right now, my favorite water has been Liquid Death.
Yeah, definitely.
It literally murders your thirst.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's
We're-
true.
Just sponsor us,
Just do it already.
dude. And you went to Hardfest,
Oh yeah,
and
this
it was
weekend, yeah.
sponsored by him.
It was sponsored by them, and that shit was $5. It was like $5.65 for one can.
And here it was like 150, right?
Oh yeah, you can buy it. You can get like over there. I was obviously in Cali, so it was like they have 7-Elevens where they sell. So you could buy like 2 for $3 something. I was like, dude, and like literally, I didn't drink no alcohol. Like all I did was like drink water because it was so fucking hot, and I just felt I was always dehydrated. Something's blinking. Am I tripping? We good?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
But
But yeah, so like that's all I drank. So dude, I spent like most of my money on just water cans. But like it was worth it, but at the same time, like it was fucking expensive. And I was like, dude, they're sponsored by them. Like just give it to us, or like give it to us for $1.
yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure if you're sponsored, they were just giving them to them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's like, oh, here, and then you can sell them, make money. I don't know how
I'm
it works.
pretty sure it's VIP. If you went into VIP,
They
pretty
probably just
sure-
had ice chests.
Yep.
I
Like,
know.
here, take this Liquid Death. Everybody take one.
I know, and actually, there was like some parts of the stage where it was blocked off by a fence, and it was just like a regular like backyard fence, but they had like this black screen over it, so you couldn't see. But you would see people when they'd walk by, and I'm like I was like, just toss me a water. Like I know they can see me.
Like,
You're like, I'm fucking thirsty.
dude.
But yeah, no, Liquid Death. If I'm telling you guys, just try it. If
Yeah,
you guys are
yeah.
you guys are in like the Yuma area where we don't really have gas stations to sell them, go to Sprouts. Sprouts sells them.
Sprouts, but don't
Sprouts.
take them because
Yeah, I
we
know.
want 'em.
Now, yeah, we went, or Andy went one time and was like, "Yo, they
It
have
was
them."
full of them.
We went like the other day. It's fucking empty now.
So that means they're really popular for sure. Because
Yeah, it's
especially in Yuma. Like I don't know. I feel like Yuma's always late to trends, but
We're
Liquid
gonna be
Death-
the trendsetters in Yuma.
yeah, for sure.
So you're welcome, Yuma.
Liquid
Yuma
Death,
County.
Yuma County.
All right.
Current
Fuck.
events.
I was gonna say something.
Oh,
No, I forgot. Current events. First one.
current events.
Boom. I like this one.
Which one? Oh,
Wait, no, that's not it.
that's not it.
There we go.
Oh, dude, this one was so weird when you sent it to me. I was like, this is the saddest one.
It's even funnier when you read it though. So okay, this is the headline: Police and firefighters thought a burnt woman's body was a mannequin and threw it in the dumpster. The reason so that was funny alone when I read it. I was like, what the fuck?
That's so sad.
Secondly, like as I read this, they were saying that like they're still comparing as if they pretty much said this girl looks like a mannequin. So like there's a part in here it says right here. So okay, it says roughly 4 hours after firefighters put the woman's body into the container and a dumpster. Remember, they assumed it was a mannequin, but they were putting a
Just threw it
person
away.
And then it says a man reported to police that his partner had gone missing. One of the police officers who was at the recovery of the woman's body noticed the resemblance between the description in the missing person's report
Wow.
and the mannequin. The funny thing is they're still referring it to as a mannequin. Like
Yeah,
it's a
so-
human being at this point, and they're like, yeah, it matched between the person and the mannequin. Really what they're saying is it matched between the person and the actual fucking person. Because it was a person all along. It was not even a mannequin.
Dude, so my thing was, is it like, I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but is it when your skin get burned that it gets hard?
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing because like I don't
this doesn't feel like fucking the mannequin, like
Yeah.
a plastic. Like
I mean, okay, so if she got burnt, I'm assuming most of the skin was gone. So it was maybe they were just filling the bones. So maybe it was like melted skin that wrapped around the bone still. So as they grabbed it, it just kind of felt like a stick.
maybe, yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Because
But,
and
then-
they just weren't paying attention.
but then also
It's
like I know like I've heard like when people catch on fire, like the heat will like hit like certain it'll make your muscles twitch. So like I don't know if you know this, but like I heard like over in like the reservation, like where the Native Americans live, when they have funerals, they do the cremation obviously, and you can actually watch. Like the family can be around, and they said there's times that the body will sit up because the heat will something about the heat will like contract your muscles, and the body will sit up. So I'm just assuming the body maybe when it got burnt, it just like stiffened up. So when they grabbed it, it maybe just the body was like one piece. I don't know that like, and that's
You're
true.
trying to make sense of it. And
I really am because it's like, how do you mix that up between a human being to like a fucking doll?
That's fucking crazy. I don't know. That's really sad. Would you be pissed
If what?
if that was your wife and they threw her away?
I mean, yeah, now she's burnt, but yeah, I guess,
Yeah.
It'd just put the cherry on top at that
Yeah,
point.
you're like, oh.
But
dude,
they're,
that's
so like,
so sad. That's really sad.
as I read more, they're looking more into it because they said it's kind of fishy, because they said that the husband didn't even mention that she was missing until after they realized that it was a real person. So that's how they put two and two together.
Oh.
And so when they showed that when the guy had showed who his wife was, that's when it says that the cop was like, that kind of looks like the mannequin we threw in the trash.
So do they think that
They don't know.
husband?
It's just an
Okay.
ongoing. It's right now. It's an ongoing thing. Yeah.
That's
Because this was
crazy,
just
bro.
this whole main thing was the fact that the cops and the fucking firefighters thought it was a mannequin, which is crazy to go through that many people.
Yeah, right? My thing is, were there other mannequins around?
I don't even know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't
Like,
give much.
Yeah, like was there a mannequin? Was there like a trash of mannequins, and then her body was right next to it that the guy threw away, maybe, and they were just throwing away mannequins, like, oh, there's trash, and then they're like, oh, there's another one.
I don't even know. And that's what I'm saying. Like there's like it doesn't really describe much either. I don't fucking
This
know.
gets me sad.
But yeah, that was fucked up. But like, I think it's funny. As bad as it sounds, I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Then this one, I thought was kind of funny too. So it says woman dodging. So she thought she was getting fucking scam calls. You know, everyone gets them. Fucking potential spam. Finally, she answered one. I don't know why, but she finally answered one and finds out she wins $1.47 million and so she had won the lottery. But my thing is like, even if someone called me and was like, "You won the lottery," I'd be like, "It's a fucking scam." I would have hung up right away.
Shut the fuck up.
I'd be like, just what I thought, a fucking scam.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, of course, it's in Australia, so
But I guess if she buys lotto tickets, like, hey, but I don't know. I guess I don't know how the lotteries work in Australia. Do you have to give them your number? And stuff?
that's what I'm saying too. It's not like she won a drawing.
Yeah, like you won the lottery, so I wonder if anyone knows from Australia, do you put your name and phone number, or is there some lotteries you do? Because I know here in America, I don't think there is one like that, right?
No, I don't think so.
That's weird. Because it's just like, hey, these are the winning numbers. Come claim your prize.
Yeah, it doesn't say like how everything happened, like if she put her number down, but it says that she says, "I never answer calls from numbers I don't know," because which is normal. I don't do the same either. I never like. If you call me and I don't have you on my phone, I'm definitely not going to answer. 100% I'm not going to answer. It doesn't matter if it's a 928, like an area code I recognize. Yeah. I won't answer because it's not saved in my phone. If it's important, like my dad always told me, if it's important, they'll leave a message or they'll text me.
It's true.
And that's just how it is. So if you guys call me and I don't answer, just leave a voicemail.
And then I'll answer.
You know, sometimes I just see a voicemail and I'm like, I'll call them back. I won't even listen to the voicemail because I'm like, it must be important. Yeah.
Huh, okay.
But scammers get me because sometimes I called back and then they were like, I don't know who called you, and I'm like, oh motherfucker.
Yeah, well, it's because they use people's numbers. You know that, right?
Have you ever gotten a call from your own phone number?
No.
So like that happens sometimes to Saida, and like when you like show,
that's crazy.
It's a scammer though. So I looked it up because I was like, why the fuck is my phone number calling me? And it's usually like scammers will like that's how they disguise it. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, it makes sense. Like I would answer my own phone call too.
Like, Andy?
I thought it was like, I don't know, because like I feel like in a movie, if like your own phone number calls you, it's like, am I dead? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
is that, like, why am I calling me?
Like, Andy, what are you doing? Like, what's up, bro? Like,
Have you ever gotten like a scam call and like play with them?
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Dude, it's just funny. But I actually have a funny story with that. But I think we're going to be right back because I see something with the camera. And yeah, we'll be right back.
Highway. Oh, you were going to talk about yours.
Yeah. So, anyways, going back to the lottery and, the scams. So, I read, it was a TikTok or a video that this guy actually bought a phone number. So, every time a premium phone number, it was in the UK or Australia. He bought a premium phone number. So, every time you called them, it would charge your phone 10 cents a minute.
Every time you called that guy?
That guy. It would charge you 10 cents a minute. So it would charge your phone carrier 10 cents a minute. So he said he put his phone number out on Twitter and said, hey, like, this is my phone number if anyone wants to call. So he got a whole bunch of telemarketers to find his phone number. So every time they called him, he would keep them on the phone and he would just be talking to them because it would charge them 10 cents a minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what?
So I want to set that up on my phone so if anyone calls me, I charge them. Time is money, bitch.
Hey, Jordan, I'll see you at the podcast. See you in 10 minutes.
I'm going to call back like, you got to go slower, though. I didn't get any of that. They're going to be like, I only got 10 cents.
10 minutes. No, yeah, dude. So he said he made like over like $2,000-$3,000, like just doing that for like a couple months.
Yeah, I can see that working. That's
because
crazy.
they just keep calling him, so he just answers and he's just like, hello?
I would get a separate phone just for that.
Dude, right? I was like, that's genius.
It's so funny. I remember that reminds me because I was saying like I'd get a phone just so other people can call, just like rack up the money. But I remember when I was in Colorado, my buddy found this app. I don't know how, but he found this app and like if you watched ads, you'd get like money towards like gift cards and stuff like Amazon.
Really?
So I remember going to his house and he had one iPad that was always plugged in, always on, and it was just constantly. As soon as one ad would finish, it would just keep playing ads. Every time he watched the ad, he would get money. Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how have you not got caught? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I just been doing it. He's like, and I have like so many gift cards now. I was like, what the fuck?
That's sick. Well, it's just like, I don't know if you remember in high school, it was like the survey taker, where you would take surveys and you would get money off of it, or you would get like gift cards or like discounts to stores. No? Yeah, I remember that was like the thing, like especially Cibola in my high school. They would be like, oh yeah, if you sign up here, and then like kids would like send their referral emails and things like that. Oh. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
You know, the one thing I never understood about school or like was when they did those like fundraisers, like if you sold candles or something, but it was always like, if you wanted to win like an Xbox, you had to sell like you had to sell what you had and then go to the school and get more.
Yeah.
Like it was almost impossible to win the cool shit.
Ever. Yeah.
Like ever. Like I remember I sold like almost all my candles or like candy bars or something. I barely had enough for like these like AM FM like headphones that like you would just turn on and had a big ass antenna. And I thought that was cool at the time.
Yeah, of course.
But like the money I made from selling those bars was clearly more than that fucking little weak ass.
Yeah,
bar.
of course.
See, there I go cursing again. I'm sorry. I think I just get frustrated, and like that's the best way I know how to like express my anger is just cursing. Because once I start cursing, you know, like shit's about to fucking go down. I'm about to fuck shit up, and I'm about to fuck. You should just bleep out all that. Beep, 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 beep. Sometimes I think that's funnier than actually cursing.
Yeah,
it's all the bleeps.
All the bleeps.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I thought it was so funny. Because if you haven't seen it, go watch his recent Slob on the Pod, his recent podcast. That was so funny. You were talking so much crap, and like you were letting out everything.
I felt so bad too. I'm like, okay, old people aren't that bad.
Yeah, you're like, I like old people. No, yeah. At the end of it, you went on this huge rant about old people. Like, I mean, not all old people. Some old people are cool.
So, yeah.
But dude, go check out his podcast.
I think I'm just salty because my grandparents are all dead.
And that's it for this episode.
Awkward.
Awkward. Yeah, dude. So I go check out his podcast just for that reason, because you, I think, have some you like saved anger for that episode.
Well, so like that's what I'm saying. Like when I do those solo ones, like all by myself, I have to be. It sucks, but I have to be like in this mood. So like I always have everything kind of ready. So if I'm like, oh, I need to go record an episode, like I'm feeling good, I'll go just jump on. And that day, I think I was just feeling like a little too much. I drank like all this coffee, and I was just like, hot, like fired up, and I just wanted to fight an old person. I still do.
So if you're over the age of 60 or 70, Jordan wants to fight you.
Yeah, like you know how like the Paul brothers like call these fighters. I'm just gonna call old people.
Old people, perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little segment where I just go fight old people on the street. I'm gonna throw them some boxing gloves. Like, put them on, pussy.
He's like,
ooh, too late. Bing bing. Bah.
I'm just there with the bell, huh? Like, nope, too late. Ding ding. Oh,
Dude, oh. All right, let's talk about something that's actually going on in the world.
something serious. A
The
little more
gymnastics.
serious. Olympics.
Olympics. Why did I say
Olympic
gymnastics?
gymnastics.
Did I see gymnastics somewhere?
Because- yeah.
I
right
saw
there.
gymnastics. Shit. All right. Yeah, so the Olympics, obviously Olympics going on. First off, I want to say something. I know that we're a little late for the fact that, like, so if you guys don't know, the Olympics was supposed to be in the 2020.
Yep.
Because it happens every 4 years. And I think they planned it that way so it would be even numbers because it looks nicer.
Yeah.
So now, so yeah, the Olympics was supposed to happen last year. It happened this year. But everywhere you watch, like if you watch it on TV, all the signs in the back say, 2020. And it kind of bothers me.
Really?
Yeah, it's just, like, and I get it. I get why
okay.
it had to be. I get why it couldn't be 2021. But like, it kind of bothers me because I'm like, this isn't real. Then, like, it feel like it shouldn't count. Like, I feel like if I lost, I'd be like, well, it doesn't count anyways. Like, it happened. Like, I would just
It
fight
didn't really
that.
happen.
I would fight that. I'd take that to court. I feel like someone would win.
Really?
Yeah, like technically she didn't win gold because it was 2020 and we were in 2021, so it doesn't count.
Like maybe.
I don't know.
I don't think so. But you know.
But it would be weird if we had like a 2025 like Olympics.
Yeah.
Anyways, one of the biggest stories that's going around, everyone knows her, Simone Biles.
I
She's
think it's Simone Biles.
Simone Biles.
Yeah.
Is it
Simone?
Simone?
Simone Way.
Simone Biles. She's an artistic gymnastics. I guess that's her sport. But that's like she does floor exercise, balance beam, vault, everything I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying because I don't watch this part of the
All around.
Olympics.
Yeah.
But this is like the big thing. Anyways, so this girl backed out of, first off, it was a sporting event, or it was a sporting event.
Team event.
Obviously. It was a team event. And she backed out because she claims mental health.
Yeah. That
Which-
she wasn't prepared mentally to
Yeah. And
compete.
And she was saying that she didn't want to compete due to her mental health, as well as because of her mental health, she thinks she would have hurt herself because she wasn't fully focused. So this is my take on it. And everyone's getting shit. Everyone's saying, like, let the girl be. You've never been to the Olympics. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know what she, in her fucking head, you don't know what she's thinking. There I go cursing again. And so it's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, I've never been to the Olympics. I don't think I've been to any. I don't think I've done anything that's even close to like get that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever played in a big game where I'm like, oh shit, this is the Olympics. Like the Olympics, it happens once every 4 years. Like it's the biggest thing ever. Like next to the Super Bowl and like the World Series is like one of the biggest things ever. And so her thing was she backed out because of that. But I have a little different take, and I know you do too, and I'm glad we're on the same page because I don't look like the bad guy. But I just want to say, like, first, it's the Olympics. Happens one every 4 years. You made a good point. She took someone's spot.
Yeah.
And it's very true. There's so many people there's people that are killing themselves just to be in her spot. And she backed out, and she took someone's spot that, like I said, they were probably watching and were like, are you fucking kidding? Like, I would have done that.
Yeah.
Like, if that was me, I would have jumped in. But there's just so many things about it that it kind of made me mad. And she's from USA, so that doesn't make us look any better.
Yeah, and we're not saying mental health isn't important because we totally get it. I mean, mental health is hardcore important. But
I go to a counselor open, so yeah.
Exactly.
It's
so
a
like,
big thing.
It's a big thing. Yes, you should take care of mental health, and mental health is very important. But like, I think in this situation, like, it sucks that it had to be during this time that this happened to her, because it's the Olympics. Like, like how you said, people literally destroy their bodies to even get to the point to even be thought of for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she took someone's space that could have helped the American team, because you said that they lost, right? That they didn't.
No, they didn't lose. They just didn't. They
didn't get gold.
Their thing was like, she's so good. If she would have just performed, they would have gotten gold.
Yeah,
I think they got silver. Maybe, I'm not too sure.
Because she's already gold medalist.
Yeah, she's done this before.
So she's been to the Olympics.
She has 4 golds, 1 silver, 2 bronze. Like,
and she just won the bronze.
oh yeah, she ended up jumping
bronze.
back in. Yeah, at the end she jumped back in.
Yeah.
But like, and also my thing is too is like, so she had said that what's up?
Sorry, I heard something else though. Now that I'm remembering that she was when she was doing the floor routine or something, that she was doing so hard of a move, like her moves were all super hard, that the judges actually graded her less to make people not want to do those hard moves.
Really?
So I don't know how real that was, but I forgot where I heard it, that they made her like
I know
take
that
less of a score because she was doing like moves that people shouldn't attempt.
I know that I know what you're saying, and I think I read that somewhere too, but I feel like that's a whole nother story, because that makes me mad. To like, why would you lower the standards for other girls just
like,
because someone's doing so good? Like, that's the standard right there. That girl just raised the bar. Like, that's where it should be. Don't lower it so other people can get close to that. Like,
exactly.
And that's what makes the sport better. Is if she's like this good, that's gonna make people do even more. Like, like that. Yeah. That's why, like, dude, like go, like if you're like go watch the X Games. That's the best way to show it. Like, dude, you watch motocross now compared to like 5 years ago. Dude, they're doing like back then. Just doing a backflip was badass. You did one backflip on a dirt bike, you won gold. Now, dude, people are doing double backflips with like they're doing variations. They're doing like double backflips, like no handers, double backflips with like no nothing. Like, they're just doing crazy shit, and it's raising the bar.
And then the front flip, right?
Oh yeah, now now they're doing front flips on motorcycles. Like, this shit's crazy. But like, imagine if they would have been like, no, like if you do a backflip, it really doesn't matter, like, because that's too crazy. Yeah. Like, we would have been, fucking X Games would have been boring by now. It's like everyone's doing the same shit. Like, this needs to progress. But anyways, I feel like that's a whole different story. I feel like we should have brought that one up first.
Yeah.
But the only reason this one pissed me off was just the fact that, one, she's from the U.S. She represents us. And I mean, for all I know, everyone talks about like that we have, you know, like this is the generation where we're not like the best generation. So maybe this fits us. I don't know. You know, maybe the soft generation, that's what this is. I don't know. But like, my thing is like, whatever's going on, put it to the side. Like, just like, and her being like a professional athlete, like she's a pro athlete. Yeah. It's not like this is her first time doing this. It's not like she got there and was like, oh my God, like I didn't know this was going to be this crazy. Like, she's done this before. She's been in the spotlight.
She's a gold medalist.
Like, dude, you're there. Do what you got to do, win gold, and then go deal with your mental stuff. Like, I don't know. It sounds so bad, I know. But like I said, it's the fucking Olympics. It's every 4 years. And she even said like she wanted to also, she didn't also want to perform because she didn't want to hurt herself because she wasn't in the right mind space. Like, but it's like, even if you hurt yourself, like, dude, you have 4 years to like recover. Yeah. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine like your favorite like quarterback or like a Tom football Brady. Player. Yeah, like imagine Tom Brady. He's just like, oh, like I don't feel up to playing. Yeah. Like I don't like I'm sad. I don't want to play. It's like, all right, cool, but like we need it. Like, without you, we're gonna fucking lose. Yeah. Like, and I feel like I for a while it might be true because if I'm not mistaken, didn't her mom pass away too? Like there was stuff. Yeah, so it's like
things happen, and I.
But
totally
I mean,
get
yeah,
it,
but like there's so many times. There's athletes all the time, basketball players that have passed, like their fucking dad passed away that day, and like they ball out. Yeah. Like they know how to turn that negativity into like a positive in their sport, and like, all right, I'm gonna play the shit I'm gonna play the shit out of this game for my dad that passed today. Like, dude, it happens all the time. I mean, Michael Jordan, like his dad was murdered. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
You didn't know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's dad was murdered, and like, I want to say either that day or like whatever day he was killed, like a couple days later he had a game and he went off. Like, he had like one of his best games or whatever.
Damn.
So like, I don't know. That was my take on it. And that, like I said, it's once every 4 years. Like, I'm pretty sure after this that we probably won't see her again.
I kind of I just feel bad for that person who, like, I'm pretty sure they only take like 5-6 people, and like they didn't take that 7th person because like that's the reason that I'm just like that's really sad because I'm pretty sure not just anybody goes to the Olympics. They really get the best of the best in our country. That's
what I'm saying. That's another weird thing too about the Olympics is like the people that perform, they're like the best in the world. Like they're the best in that country.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I mean, Olympics in general, I was mad. Skating came back for the first time, or didn't come back.
For the first time ever.
For the first time ever, they had skating in the Olympics, and we didn't even do great. Fucking Nyjah Houston didn't even play. He got like 7th or 6th or something.
Did you see one of the comments was, this is what happens when you have to drug test the skaters too?
No.
because we didn't win gold. You know, we didn't do so good. So he's like, well, that's what happens when you take the skaters that you drug test.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
I'm
it's sad
telling you,
to say, but yeah.
Dude, some sports you need drugs. They're just so crazy. Like it's fucking. I don't know. I feel like I would do better if I was on sports, on drugs,
Yeah,
on drugs and sports,
on drugs and
on
sports.
sport drugs.
Damn.
Drink all my water. Flip cup. Pussy.
Damn, you got that first time.
Yeah, boy.
Damn.
Let's go play flip cup.
Flip cup. All right, we're gonna go drink.
We're gonna go take a break.
No.
We're gonna get drunk and never finish the podcast. You know, there was an episode of Joe Rogan. I think he interviewed what's the guy from Lone Survivor? The only one that survived.
Marcus Luttrell.
Marcus Luttrell. Yeah, they had him on, and he got so drunk so it was like a 3-hour long podcast, and he got so drunk that he went to the restroom, and that's how it ended. Like after,
Really?
yeah, I can't remember if he
Oh.
explains in the beginning. I think he explains it in the beginning. He's like, this podcast doesn't end because like he got so drunk, like he couldn't even like form sentences.
Joe Rogan or Marcus?
Marcus Luttrell.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he got so drunk, and I was like, and I was interested, so I watched it, and he was doing pretty fine. But I mean, I don't know, maybe from the time he took a piss and came back, he was just all over the place. But I thought that was
Yeah.
funny. I was like, to get so drunk that you don't finish your podcast.
Well, that's how it was when I did your podcast for the first time.
Well, see, but we're good enough to where we're like, yo, we're getting pretty fucked up. Let's just end it soon.
And
So
like,
I think we're professional alcoholics,
we're professional.
alcohol drinkers.
Well, because I feel like at the last segment, I was just like I feel like there were some times where it was hard to understand me, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that's just me now, dude. But that's funny. You
Ugh.
want to take a little break?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I gotta piss now.
We'll be right back.
I drink all that water.
And we're back.
Clap or no clap?
No,
Nah,
we should
okay,
be
no,
fine. And we're back.
So I had a question for you
Yeah.
before we go at this important question.
Yes, very important.
So, the question is, who are some celebs you would let your other girl sleep with? Your significant other.
You know,
But
there's-
go ahead. No,
Sorry.
go
There's this one guy. He's like the host. I think his name is like Ace.
ahead. Wow.
He's
You
like-
can't. Oh, that's the thing. You can't.
He's like
use
the host
yourself.
of Between Me and You.
Wow. Imagine if no one watched that episode and they're watching this like, who? I don't get it.
I don't get it. Yeah.
But the reason I thought of this question is because when I was leaving, I was like getting excited to go watch Dylan Francis, and I was like, in my head, I was like, that's probably one guy I let like my girl sleep with, and I'd be okay
Dylan
with it.
Francis.
Yeah.
Really?
Just because, like, I don't know. I just feel like he's so cool, and like he would just do it and be like, and like he would like we'd be best friends after that. I don't know.
Like, what's up, Eskimo brothers?
Yeah, like wouldn't it be cool to be an Eskimo brother with like Tom Cruise?
That's probably the only person I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like Tom Cruise. I don't know. Like, do
'Cause
you
you
ever get sad like that they just do so good and they're just like, oh, they come back to you like, oh, cool, I'm with you.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. They're like they get that one time in their entire life, and it's
yeah,
like
it's just like,
I only get to feel that amazing one time. Now I'm stuck with just this
like
guy.
you're good, but you're not like Tom Cruise good.
For real. What if he's not even that good in bed?
Perfect.
Even better.
Yeah, even better. You're like, she's like, oh my god, I'm so glad I'm back with you. Like,
I know she's gonna be like, Dylan Francis just wanted to keep like tickling my feet the whole time. Like I feel like celebrities are just into weird shit like that.
like Tom Cruise just wanted to keep looking at himself in the mirror. Like, he's like,
he was.
"Oh."
I was like, well, he had sex with you? Or she's like, no, like I was just there naked. And he just kept staring at himself in the mirror. Was he naked? No, his clothes were on. He was actually wearing the Top Gun like outfit. I was like, what the fuck? That would be funny though. But no, I guess that's a whatever article. We don't have to. But did you see recently about what's his name? Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, what about
They were talking Kutcher, Ashton Kushner. That they were talking about that they rarely shower. They rarely bathe their kids as well. I mean, they brush their teeth and stuff, and I think they maybe wash their face, but like they rarely shower. They only shower or like clean themselves if there's like legit like dirt on them or something. I swear, yeah. And
why though?
something about they believe like their natural oils is what's best for them.
Oh, okay.
And but they do it to their kids too, which first off I was like, okay, I understand like you two, but like why would you do that to your kids? Now your kid's gonna be going around like, and you know their kids probably go to like a really good school where there's like other famous kids. So like they're like now you're known as you have the stinky kids.
That's what's hard because kids are freaking savage.
And they just freaking savage.
Freaking savage.
But like I don't. And then kids get into way more shit. Like kids get dirtier faster than adults.
And they're
easily.
running, they're jumping. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I had a kid, like he'd be getting in the shower every time he came from inside. Just because like I'm like, dude, like you just touch stuff and like they're just I don't know. But I read that and that was kind of weird. But you even told me, what's his name too? Is not big on showers. Matthew McConaughey. Yeah. Like, do you think that's a celebrity thing or is that just like a people thing?
I don't. I think Matthew McConaughey because he's more like a outdoorsy type of guy, like cowboyish, like from Texas. Like.
See, but I hate that though, because like if I go 2 or 3 days without showering, I'm gross. But if he does it, he's outdoorsy.
Yeah,
the fuck?
Yeah, I get you.
Because like my girl hates that I don't like. Because I mean I don't. Okay, not that I don't like to shower. It's just like. I'll shower the night before, and then the next day, if we're just sitting like around all morning and not doing anything, like, and we get ready, I'm not gonna shower again. It's like I didn't do anything. I just kind of sat in the house. Like I'll wash my face, brush my teeth, obviously, but like I'm not gonna shower. Like I don't even stink. I didn't even go outside.
Do you think that has to do with the military though?
No,
because I don't. You were out in the field for.
Yeah, but
like month or whatever. And
but even being out there, like I'm like I cannot wait to fucking shower. Like,
but I mean that's after like a month,
maybe.
So I get it. It's like a month, and then you were just like, okay, well.
I don't know. I don't think so because I think I was pretty clean as like in like high school and stuff before.
Okay.
Or maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it did change me. But I don't know. I don't mind it.
Yeah, exactly. But well,
maybe that's why. You don't. Yeah, I don't mind going longer.
You've been out there.
I mean, like I've been way dirtier.
Yeah. Exactly. So maybe.
Maybe. Man, you're being my counselor. You're being my counselor right now, finding the root of all my problems. Son of a bitch.
Like, let's talk about why you cuss now. All crazy.
Nah, fuck that. We're gonna uncover some scary stuff.
Just start crying. You think we're ever gonna cry in this podcast?
I've almost cried on mine just based off like certain questions people ask me or things they tell me, but I don't know. Like, I'm not a big crier though.
Me either. That's why I'm just like, it has to be something like really crazy.
You know what's weird about me is I cry like when I'm not supposed to, or I cry like if someone passes away, it's like I kind of get sad, but I don't really like burst out in tears. But I can watch a movie where like a dog dies and I'll like bawl my eyes out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm crying that hard because I've held in all those other little cries from like all the times I should have cried, and then now like I'm crying.
Just explode.
Yeah. Now I'm just letting it all out. Like I start pouring, and then like you're just like, no, there's more to this than just a movie. You're crying way too hard.
Yeah. Like
I get pretty deep into it. I cry like in Friday Night Lights at the end when they lost the game.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think I remember I cried when I was younger to The Notebook.
Really?
That's the only like romantic.
See, that didn't make me cry.
Huh?
That didn't make me cry.
Yeah, but I was like in high school or whatever.
No, but I'm saying like movies that are supposed to make you cry don't.
Yeah.
I cry when I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this, like Hachi, the dog one. I cried. That's the one movie that actually made me bawl my eyes out.
I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, and that was like the only one that I was like actually sad in. But like, I don't think there's other movies that I like. Oh, dude, instructions not included. But you said that they ruined it for you.
Yeah.
So that's why you didn't even cry.
Yeah, they told me what it was all about before, but I even watched it. So I was like, oh well, I can see why that's so sad. Like,
yeah. Like, oh, you cried for, but yeah. I think it would have to be something really big for us to actually cry in this show.
Like I cried in Flubber.
Flubber?
Remember when the guys break in and then Flo, the little floating robot that he has,
she's dying?
Yeah, I cried in that part.
But were you a little kid?
Yeah.
Hey, no, it's the last week.
Yeah, but you know what's weird though? I feel like little kids don't cry no more for like stuff like that. Like I mean, then again, I don't really hang out with little cousins. Also, don't hang out with little kids because I'm not weird. No, I'm just kidding. But I can't remember last time I watched the movie with a little kid and like he cried when I was like that'd just be awkward. Like imagine just watching with your little nephew and you're like, dude, you good?
Like, are you all right?
Like you know he's not really dead, right? I'm like the fuck?
Just rooting it for him.
Yeah.
Like just like when you thought Santa Claus was real. Like
ooh. Are you gonna tell your kids Santa Claus is real?
Yeah.
To what extent? Like to what age will you stop it? My parents were smart. They never really like flat out told us like, hey, you know it's not real, right? It was just kind of like we'd see like we go to one mall, we see one, and then we see another one. It's like so there's two, and then like like certain things didn't add up, and eventually I think, and then like at one point like we're the weird Christmas where like once it's midnight we open gifts.
Yeah.
And I remember one year we did that, and I was like, so like did Santa come or not? Like, and in my head I was just like, oh well maybe he's not real.
Well, it's
and I kind of just figured it out on my own.
Yeah. Well, my dad actually told me he's like, you still believe in Santa Claus? And like, I was like, no.
What do you tell you, like, on your 18th birthday?
No, I was like in high school. I was like younger, but he's like, you still believe in Santa Claus?
Wait
like,
a second. Are you telling me that? Are you telling me up until high school you believe in Santa Claus?
Like when I was like ninth grade.
I was like, what?
Hey.
Dude, like, I think I realized when I was like,
no. So
first grade?
I had realized, but it was just like, I've never like actually
no one flat out told you.
told me, and no one like was like, we put your gifts like under the tree or anything. Like I was always like trying to go along with it, like because I had a younger brother too, so we would go along with it. And I remember my dad was like, "You still believe in him?" I was just like, "No," but like in my head, I was like, "Oh," I was kind of hoping it was real.
But it's funny too, because like I can remember being like as a kid, like 1 minute you're in your living room and there's no gifts, and then you go to bed and everyone goes to bed. You see everyone go to bed. And then you wake up and you're the first one down. And it's like, what the fuck? And that thing's just filled with presents. Yep. Sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't. And I was just like, holy fuck. And then I was like, someone actually comes in our house and we're okay with it.
Yeah. And then I remember putting like milk and cookies, and I remember like the cookies being bitten. And I remember as a little kid, I was like, I'm going to take this to get DNA tested to see if Santa Claus is real. I was like that. Like, I remember.
Wow.
Yeah. But my parents like took them away.
I remember when I was little, I used to like make little booby traps, and I would try to set them up for like Santa Claus.
Fucking Stewie from Family Guy.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't never see.
No?
I don't watch Family Guy really.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not a big adult cartoon fan.
Oh, never mind. This is the last episode. Oh. No, but it was just something like I feel like he would do. He would set up like booby traps to try to catch Santa Claus.
You know which one was stupid that I don't know how I even thought this was real? The Easter Bunny. Like even if that was real, one, it's scary as fuck that a big ass rabbit's just dropping off chocolate
gifts in front of your house.
Yeah, chocolate eggs and shit. But like I was like even as a kid, I was like, that's not a cool one though. Like, like this is all he brought was like a basket of fucking candy.
Well, did you ever watch that Fairly Odd Parents where all the mythical creatures meet up, like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, Valentine's Day?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, it was one where Timmy, he wishes that it's Christmas every day. So the fucking Easter Bunny and all these people get fucking pissed off at Santa Claus because they love him so much.
Oh.
And like, I think I may be mixing two episodes together, but
I'm thinking of Nightmare Before Christmas. Remember how there's all the trees and there's different doors, and there's like the Halloween door and the Christmas door?
Yeah.
And then the rabbit one, and it's funny because they're all like talking creatures, and then the rabbit one is just like jumping around. Like, it's just like, the fuck? I don't know. But yeah, dude, that's the one I was always like, this is fucking dumb. Like, that's even if this is real, I don't want to see this.
You're like, I don't want to. Well, my cousins always. Did you watch that movie Darkness Falls?
Yeah.
So
that was
wasn't
scary.
It like an evil.
That was the evil Tooth Fairy. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want to see the Tooth Fairy either. Like,
that's,
if it's like that, like.
And the Tooth Fairy one, shout out to my parents, because that one was kind of tough. They had to put stuff under our bed while we were sleeping. Like, the Christmas one's easy. You just shut the door, we're passed out, you could do all that easily. But like, dude, they somehow like put money under my pillow, took the tooth. I remember one time I put it like directly under my head, and they didn't take the tooth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't take it, and I was like, can I do it twice? They're like, no, they probably just forgot to grab it.
Before we end, this is the last. I remember I had a tooth, and I remember my parents always told me, have it clean for the Tooth Fairy, because the more cleaner you have it, the more money they give you. So I remember I went to the bathroom, and I was cleaning it. I used my toothbrush, like I make sure all the blood was off, but I dropped it. I dropped it in the drain, and like I was so devastated. Like I was like, no. Like,
you dropped all your money.
Yeah, exactly. Like my tooth is gone. And I remember waking up one day, and I remember waking up, and like I was going to the living room, and like I was like, hi, Papa, good morning. And like he's like, did you go to the bathroom already? Like, tell me, like, go to the bathroom, pretty much. Like, go to the bathroom, like, go pee or something, the morning pee.
Aren't parents weird? Like, they force us, go pee. I don't have to go.
Yeah,
all right.
exactly.
I'll just stand there over the toilet and not piss.
Well, no. So I go, and then I find the money by the sink.
Oh, did he know it fell?
Yeah, because I told him, because I was
Smart.
fucking sad. Yeah, I was sad, and like
I feel like you told me this story, unless I'm just getting really scary, like flashbacks, deja vu or some shit. But I feel like you told me the story before. That's really good though.
I don't feel like I've told anybody this story.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Damn, what the fuck?
So yeah, I remember just going, and then there was money there, and like I was like, oh my god. I told my dad, I'm like, oh my god, look, I have like $5 or whatever. He's like, oh really? That's cool. Like, he was like, inside, he's like, this little bitch.
Yeah, what's funny is your dad's cool. My parents would have been like, well, you dropped this, you didn't get no money.
I think he just felt bad because I mean I was like really young.
All excited, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was really devastated now that my tooth was like gone.
Damn.
Thanks, Dad, Mom, and Dad.
Tooth fairy.
I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah, fuck the tooth fairy.
Yeah.
Freak the tooth fairy.
Freak the tooth fairy.
All right, next episode, nerd cursing. Nerd cursing.
No
Next
cursing.
episode, we'll bring a bottle. Curse, take a shot.
Yeah, but something should be something nasty. Or should be something.
Between now and the next episode, message us. What's like the
Yeah.
nastiest thing you guys can think? Like
Yeah, shots.
alcohol-wise.
Yeah,
And
something
whatever
that
you could think of.
you wouldn't want to take a shot of. So
And some of you are pussies. Sorry, I'm just saying it how it is. But like you guys think tequila burns or
No.
vodka's bad. Like if it does, cool. But like give us something that like tastes like poison. Like I want to try something where I'm like, oh my god, like I never want to have to drink it
like
again.
cheap vodka.
The only thing, so
Maybe
cheap,
we should just
cheap
go-
vodka is not bad. It's just the fucking after effects.
Yeah.
God damn, dude, I curse so much.
Maybe we should just.
Ugh.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But just comment down below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Thank you very much to everyone who has been watching this show.
Thank you.
Remember, it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube,
SoundCloud.
and SoundCloud. Yeah, go check us out on all of them. And just thank you very much for watching. And
We're out.
all right, bye.